very good morning to you.
Good morning, Jane.
Tell me more about your needs.
Wow, thank you very much. Good morning to your listeners. We've walked a long path with Eskom in discussions about electricity tariffs, and where we find ourselves now is a point where in the last 10 years, 11 years, electricity prices have gone up by over 450%. Now, you'll appreciate in an industry like ours where electricity cost is about 50% of our input cost, that hurts us really tremendously. So the industry is literally on its knees, and it's about to be extinct. And if there's no intervention from government, we basically stand to lose about 17,000 jobs in the industry directly and about 120,000 jobs indirectly.
Is government sympathetic to your problem here?
We have been walking the path along with Eskom, who have been very helpful themselves, and together with the DTI, together with the Department of Energy and Department of Minerals. However, the problem is the wheels are turning very slowly. There is progress, but the wheels are turning very slowly, and there is no time. I don't think the industry will survive the next 6 months if there is no government intervention. And we have ideas on how to save Eskom, how to save Eskom employees, and how to save the industry. So we believe there are synergies.
What is that? What are those ideas?
Well, those ideas, for instance, you have a situation where Eskom 2 years ago made a loss of about 2 billion. Last year, that loss went up by 10 times. It went to about 20 billion. And if you look at the other side, Eskom is running its emergency capacities flare out, most of the time. And just in the last, let's say month to date, year to date, Eskom has spent about almost 10 billion on diesel emergency capacity, where industry could have intervened and that cost wouldn't have happened. So if you do the maths, where a national carrier or national electricity producer made a loss of 20 billion and would have saved about at least 66% of that 10 billion, that loss would have been a little bit less. So industry is here not to bash Eskom, but industry is here to assist both Eskom and government, and we believe that the synergies can really assist in getting to save jobs in the industry. We really stand to lose about 17,000 jobs. We're not looking
How
for
long do you have?
We don't have much time. We have been talking to government. It's not a new thing. We have been talking.
I was going to say, it's pity that it's reached this point. I'm sure these conversations have been going on for a long time, and I'm just wondering why there hasn't been any give.
These conversations have been happening. If you look at, we've also looked at the electricity cost structure. However, as you would know, South Africa is a mineral-rich country, and we should beneficiate our minerals. And if you look at the countries that have grown substantially, like China, China has gone up to be the biggest, for instance, in the Ferro Alloys, they're the biggest, and they're using South African ores. And we're saying to government, let's intervene and get special tariffs for industry, stimulate investors to come and invest in the country, build more furnaces, start up idling furnace capacity, and beneficiate the ores. And we've seen Minister Gwede Mantashe these days, he's been talking the language of beneficiating minerals in the country, and that's very encouraging. And that's what you have when you have a minister that is coming from the mining industry. He's the first, one of the first, I think he's the first minister in the mineral sector that is coming from the mining sector. So he's very understanding of our plight. And what we really need to do is to attract investment and also start up idling furnace capacity, beneficiate ores, and create new jobs and keep existing jobs.
The impact on the consumers at the moment?
The impact at the moment, I'll speak for my members. My members currently, look, if you look at the last 11 years of electricity hikes, we have been going through numerous rounds of retrenchments in the industry. So the industry was trying to absorb the increase in electricity tariffs. And it's come to a point we cannot cut anymore. And we need government intervention. We are not looking for a handout. We are not looking for a bailout. We just believe solutions are sitting between government, Eskom, and industry. And the three just need to get together and get the results out.
Hope you get your way, Chabisa. Thank you very much for talking
Thank you very much
to us.